Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is semi-final round action in the Super Indy 5 tournament. Introducing to you first, weighing in at 186 pounds, coming from the edge of sanity, Delirious.
This is the second half of Super Indy 5, the semifinals of our 8-man, one-night, single elimination tournament to crown a brand new Super Indy champion. And Delirious qualifying over Glenn Spector earlier tonight, facing an old rival he knows very, very well, gentlemen.
That's right, Matt Sydal against Delirious, and here he comes.
Sydal with the victory over Petey Williams in the quarterfinals to make it this far. Let's go over to Chuck Roberts for the introduction.
And introducing his opponent from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 173 pounds, Matt Sydal.
I think this is really going to be an outstanding match. These two always bring out the best in each other, and I think both these semifinal matches are going to be something because all four wrestlers know that they've made it over that first hump, and they're going to smell it. They're going to smell the possibility of winning this championship, and I think that they're going to let it all hang out in the semifinals.
Matt Sydal and Delirious, no strangers to each other. They were brought up in this game together, so to speak. Sydal and Delirious have made each other famous in part thanks to their tremendous rivalry and the great one-on-one matches they've had with each other, starting in the Midwest and branching out all over the United States and into other countries as well. This is just the latest chapter in a long, long storied book.
Well, they've had lots of different kind of matches for different championships and different grudge matches, but this is one of the most important matches they've ever had because the winner will be in the finals.
That's certainly a chance for one of these men to shine in the main event of our biggest show of the year. Delirious has, you know, as many times as Matt Sydal's wrestled Delirious, he has not figured the guy out yet. He's already halfway to the back.
That's right. I don't think Delirious has figured himself out yet. It's like he's got a different personality every time.
Joe Dombrowski, Jeff Gorman, Jay Worthington, Farnsworth, bringing you the semifinal round of Super Indy 5, and Sydal finally back into the ring.
You know, it might be the other side of the coin, and he knows him well enough that when he starts that, to get out of there, because Lord only knows what could happen.
Right you are. These two men met at No Excuses last July at the Monroeville Sports Center here for IWC Delirious. Narrowly got the win. This is a rematch.
But you know, when Sydal came out for his first match, the fans said, welcome back. So it shows you how both these guys impressed the fans that night at No Excuses.
Oh, without a doubt, these are two of the most talented independent wrestling stars anywhere today, and it doesn't take long for them to win over a crowd, and justifiably so.
And they're very similar in many ways, not personality-wise, but about the same size. They both like to fly, and that's why their matches have been such showcases, and we'll see who can be just a little bit better in this match.
Delirious with the side headlock. Sydal, a little bit of a pull of the mask there to try to get some leverage, but not working. Delirious keeps driving him into the ground with that side headlock.
You'll notice this time, it wasn't a pull to the hair.
Haha.
Correct. And Sydal counters with the head scissors. Beautiful way to escape that headlock.
Well, you figure if anybody can figure out Delirious, it's Matt Sydal. He's had so many opportunities, so much experience with him, and so it's not like the first time he's seen him. That should help.
Delirious was biting the leg of Matt Sydal in order to escape that head scissors.
Well, that doesn't help. When someone's biting your leg, it doesn't help.
Well, of course not. Referee Stephen Coulter assigned this contest. Certainly will try his best to keep control.
But I know that Stephen Coulter is versed in parcel tongue to actually be able to communicate with Delirious. So
it'll be a tough test for him. Both men circling each other again, feeling out process here. They don't want to make any mistakes in there against each other because they know how well their opponent knows them.
Does this DVD come with parcel tongue subtitles?
Shoulder tackle, sends Sydal down, and now just freaking him out with that, that lizard speak. Leapfrog by Sydal, very agile. Delirious just confuses him into a quick sunset flip kick out, but Sydal picks the leg. Now he's on top of Delirious.
Very fluid moves, very quick moves by both guys.
Got the elbow by Delirious. Japanese style arm drag. Sydal flies with him and comes right back out holding onto that arm. Beautiful precision by Sydal.
A move like that shows you how far Sydal's become and why he's becoming a big name really everywhere he goes. This is all, 2006, whether he wins this or not, 2006 has already been a breakout year for Matt Sydal, and winning the tournament would just put it over the top.
Cinch down that arm bar. Delirious back up to the vertical base though. Sends Sydal back into the corner. Sydal able to break the grasp of Delirious. That's step one, but he wasn't able to capitalize. Was not able to go on the offensive.
Messing up the hair.
Jeff, can you shed any light on what that was?
I don't think so. I need to turn those subtitles on. There we go.
Now Sydal gets the advantage, and now time to count along with Matt. No, Delirious counters. All the way into the opposite buckle.
Here we go. Let's count along.
Let's count the... How many was that?
Hey, that was Sha.
Oh.
Which is one more than Sha.
Sydal, monkey flip out of the corner.
He went flying.
Beautiful recovery by Sydal.
These fans showing just how bilingual they are.
Delirious in a lot of pain. Delirious was vaulted all the way across the ring. Now Sydal measuring Delirious with kicks. Now there's a pull of the mask.
Delirious has had a lot of big matches in Ring of Honor as well. We've talked about how Sydal, hang on.
Look out. Baseball slide. Delirious ducks. Delirious is trying to take this match to the outside, and now it's a foot race. Back into the ring, duck of the clothesline by Delirious. Hits one of his own.
Anyway, we saw how Sydal has become a big star in Ring of Honor. Delirious recently had to fight for his very life, fight for his job. He was on a bit of a losing streak, and it came down to the very last match. If he lost, he'd get fired, and he came out with a win over Ricky Reyes, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
He's hitting him with elbow pads. Give me a break.
And he was able to save his job, and now Delirious is full-time in Ring of Honor, and now the sky's the limit for him. Now he's putting him back on.
Both of them.
Very interesting offense by the... Would you consider elbow pads a foreign object?
Depends on where they were made.
Oh.
Probably more of a domestic object, really.
Huh.
Right. Thank you. I should have seen that one coming
yes.
by Delirious.
That was easy.
Measures him with a kick right to the breadbasket. I think he's setting up for something big.
I'm sorry, did he just call out the Warriors?
It sounded like it, didn't it?
Sydal firing back, able to use that momentary lapse of concentration to his advantage, but Delirious right back on top. Into the buckle, Sydal puts on the brakes, able to reverse it. Inzaguri style kick, almost a standing shining wizard.
That's right. I'm not sure if he meant to do that or not, but he hit him with the knee to the side of the head. But whether he meant to or not, it was really effective, and so was that.
Packages his body up to get a lot of force behind that leg drop. A count of two. All his body weight close together, all just colliding into Delirious' throat.
It was almost like a frog splash leg drop.
It was, yeah, with the way he used the snap of his body there.
Sydal hammering away on Delirious one more time.
I tell you, these guys have really earned their way up. When they first started in Ring of Honor, they were just on the Midwestern shows, but now they're both on every single show. And I know they're in very much demand here, and whenever you see them in IWC, it's really a special attraction.
Right, I mean, we talked about, we've seen it in years prior, classic rivalries like CM Punk and Colt Cabana, Alex Shelley and Jimmy Jacobs, feuds that have really propelled both men into superstardom. This is definitely one of those cases, as Sydal with a clothesline slides his legs through the ropes to keep the momentum going.
And we got to give credit to a couple guys that we saw earlier. We're seeing Shima Zion and Jason Gorey do the same thing. And it's all here in IWC.
But you are, did you see the impact of that knee? Sydal's head snapped back.
And that's the way these matches have gone between Sydal and Delirious, just back and forth. And now he's pelting the cameraman with elbow pads.
Elbow pads off again, he can't make up his mind.
Up there!
Sydal may be the Delirious one after that knee strike. And a hard knife edge chop takes him down. Now it's Delirious' turn to press the advantage. Gotta wonder if there's any personal animosity between these two after all the war. Beautifully done snapmare takeover to a spinal tap.
That's right. After all this time, you either become friends or...
Wait, now what is this? Lackadaisical cover. You're not going to beat Matt Sydal like that.
I should say, after all this time, you either have extreme, intense hatred between the two, or just acceptance is like, look, you are on my level, I respect you, we may not be best buddies, but I'm not out to kill you, I just have respect for you. And it looks like that's the situation. We don't see these two trying to absolutely kill each other. They just want to beat each other and move to the final.
Well, not yet. Now Sydal firing away with the left hand. Sends Delirious into the buckle. Splash. Delirious catches him midair. Hard spine buster. I think Sydal's head snapped off the ring canvas. More damage to that part of the body.
And now he's going up. And this might be the difference in the match. Who can hit a big top rope move?
Taking a chance.
Oh, he got him!
He went for that cross body again, but Sydal countered and drove him to the canvas by the neck.
He gave him kind of a diamond cutter at the very end of that drop.
Sydal was watching the quarterfinal matchup. He saw what that move did to Glenn Spector, did not want it to happen to him as well.
Well, it was, I mean, when Delirious clearly called out the move, he should have known. I mean,
right, it was a dead giveaway, wasn't it?
exactly.
Delirious backed up, Sydal walks up him and hits that enziguri a second time.
Now those were definitely enziguris that were supposed to connect with the foot, and they did. Although that one with the knee was good too earlier.
Chops him in the corner, sets him up now for the ride, but Delirious gets that foot up once again. But look at the vertical leap! Delirious was on the second rope, and Sydal snaps off a beautiful Hurricane Rana. Lateral press, Sydal almost made it to the finals. Count two.
So quick. We're seeing how Matt Sydal, not just a great wrestler, but a great athlete. He's showing us some great athletic moves that not many people can pull off.
Absolutely right.
Porter Nelson.
Sets something else up here. Not gonna get a chance to see what it is. Delirious trying to elbow out. Does so successfully, ducking the clothesline.
Here it is, driver.
Drops him. Sydal for the cover.
Oh, I thought he had it.
Not get three.
Man, that was close.
Unbelievable resilience on the part of Delirious to be able to kick out.
And here it comes. Oh, but Delirious caught him.
The standing moonsault counter with the knees. Delirious had that scouted as well.
Another great athletic move by Sydal, but this time Delirious turned it against him.
Delirious still favoring the back of his head, that external occipital protuberance.
I can't believe he said that, Gorilla.
And Delirious just drops him off of the fireman's carry position.
Vicious kick.
Great kick, nothing pretty, but certainly effective. Up top again, maybe going for that cross body again. Hasn't been positioned for it, and he nails it. Sydal's down. Cover. Is this No. Again, another kick out when we least expect it, gentlemen.
Sydal's still in trouble. He's a little bit slow getting up, but Delirious needs to get back on offense. He was a little upset at the referee for a bit there.
Both of these men are running on empty at this point, and you've got to wonder how much these guys are going to have left to the finals. One guy's going to make it.
But on the other bracket, it's going to be the same thing. Someone's really going to have to fight through some exhaustion to win that final match.
O'Connor roll countered. Sydal sidesteps Delirious. He hits the outside. Oh, look out. There's no telling what Sydal's going to pull off here. Look out! Oh! Beautiful moonsault. Swan Lake grace by Matt Sydal. Wipes out Delirious. And great hang time, too.
Oh, yeah. I tell you, Sydal doesn't just have effective offense. He makes it look good, too.
Gosh, the risks these men are taking for that Super Indy Championship. still surprise me. All these years later, we've seen it year after year after year. It never gets old. These men just surpass our expectations every year.
Well, it keeps, well, the tournament gets more and more important every year. Kind of the legend grows as a new person gets added to that list. And we're going to see the 4 past champions fight a little bit later. But it's really something that you can do that'll last your whole career, whether you keep that belt or don't.
Look out, Sunset Flip. Delirious rolls through. He's got a cover attempt. Sydal turns it right back around. Now Delirious back on top. Both these men going back and forth, trying to get the upper edge here. Trying to get the opponent on their shoulders. Not successfully, however.
And now it's time for some headbutts.
Delirious stunned himself on that one. Sydal explodes with a huge spin kick.
And he brought that foot just wheeling around. He didn't just connect, he just snapped that kick off in midair.
How Delirious is not concussed, I don't know.
Maybe he is. Maybe he was concussed as a child.
That's very well possible, but Sydal gonna take a chance. Delirious there to meet him. Open hand shots right to the face and head. Look out.
Oh, look out.
Went for version of embrace, drops him right on his neck. 3.
Oh, Delirious is in the finals, guys.
Delirious wins it.
Chemical imbalance drive.
Here is your winner, and advancing to the finals, Delirious.
Can you believe that matchup? Delirious and Matt Sydal, their second meeting in IWC. It's the second win for Delirious, thanks once again to that chemical imbalance.
He hit it again, and those two just went at a breakneck pace for so long, and finally it was Delirious hitting his big move. And he's one win away from being the Super Indy champion.
Mr. Farnsworth, any insight to what we've just seen?
And what we just saw or what we're going to see?
Well, what we've just seen.
You know, this entire match has just impressed me from beginning to end. These two, it's become a cliche of giving 100%, but these two really push themselves to the limit and beyond. But you have to wonder, Delirious now in the finals, how much does he have left?
Exactly right, Delirious. One step away from Super Indy immortality. Who is his opponent? We'll find out in just a short few seconds.